Hi, it's Elisa. And today I wanted to share a little bit with you about one of the doshas. So in Ayurveda, talk about three main doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And I thought I would share a little information today about Pitta Dosha. And the main reason is because right now we are in the time of year that is considered Pitta time of the year. So Pitta as a dosha is made up of mainly two elements, fire and water. So the fire part of that combination makes it a very fiery type of dosha, fiery type of energy. And so you can kind of see where that it would make sense that summertime, when it's the warmest time of year, is Pitta time of year. Now, you may have heard me mention before that the doshas make up everything. So they make up your body, they make up every single cell of your body. So every single cell of your body has each of the doshas, including Pitta dosha. They make up time of life, time of year, time of day, time of season of the year. So when you are in your maybe say from 20-ish or so early adulthood till about 50 or menopause, that's Pitta time of life. And that you can kind of see that because that's usually a time of life when you're more driven, you're more focused, you really have a goal, and you're building, you're building as far as your life, you're like driven towards those goals. So again, summertime, we've got the heat. That's Pitta time of year as far as that goes. And then for time of day, middle of the day, and actually middle of the night is Pitta time. So from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Pitta time of day. So that's when the sun is the highest. And that's also when your digestion is the strongest. So that's really the best time to eat your biggest meal because you can take advantage of that stronger digestion. And then overnight from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., that's also Pitta time. And that's when your body's doing the most of its rest and repair, or not just the rest, but the repair, the restoration of the things that you've done during the day. So it's repairing any cellular damage, muscular damage, things like that. So you want to make sure you're getting that good sleep overnight. And so the really cool thing is that when you start to know these things, you can pay attention to, different things that are happening in your life. So if you're, feeling a little irritable, that might be telling you that there's an imbalance or too much pitta in your life. And that could be showing up as, very spicy or pungent foods, having too much coffee or even alcohol. The alcohol is called fire water in Ayurveda. So, if you start to notice that maybe things are setting you off a little bit more, then what we would do is to look at how can we balance that out. So that would be, okay, if I have way too much of this, what can I have on the other side that can, kind of balance that out? And that's really what Ayurveda is all about. It's creating that balance because you don't want to have too much of one side or another. And with all the doshas are essential and important. None of them are better than another. So sometimes when I do a dosha quiz with somebody, or we'll talk about the doshas, sometimes you might think to yourself, well, that one dosha is better than another. And so I want to win or be more of that dosha. So if you like the idea of being driven and focused, you might think, yeah, I want more pitta. But if you have too much pitta, that can show up again as that irritability, that fieriness. It can also show up in ways like where you have acid reflux or heartburn. That's too much pitta, and that's how it's showing up. It's showing up in your body in that way. It can also show up in things like rashes or, just outbreaks on your skin. So it'll show up in different ways. And sometimes we don't realize, we think, it means something else. And that's just the symptom. That rash on your skin might be a symptom of something else. So we can backtrack and think about, what did you do in the last few days, or what have you been doing consistently that might have been leading to that? Because we do have a phrase in Ayurveda, which is like increases like, and opposites reduce each other. So if you're doing something, like say you're drinking coffee and you get to the point where you're drinking a lot and you're drinking, more and more and more because you're getting in that habit of drinking it, it just increases that. And then it increases maybe that situation where you're out of balance with your pitta. So that's a little bit about pitta. In the days to come, I'll be telling you more about Vata and Kapha and, more of fun facts about Ayurveda in general. So if there's something you'd like to learn, please feel free to comment below and I will be talking to you soon. Namaste. Have a great day.